Hello, my friends. It's John here, and I'm going to get right into it. I'm just going to say, Lord, be with us as we discuss this. Yeah, it's a heavy duty topic: spiritual warfare, psychological warfare. Sometimes that's in the category of things that are mentally tormenting. It came to mind before doing this video. I remembered a book Joyce Meyer wrote years ago called Battlefield of the Mind. And let me just throw this in. Everyone's in a different spot in their life, so of course this video isn't for everyone. But ideally, I hope this helps even one person. I can remember, this is over a year ago. There was a girl that I would watch some videos on her channel. She disappeared for a while, and she said it was the warfare. It was just too bad. She had to take a break. And I've endured a lot, just like last night. And but I still try to get here, and I thought maybe it would be valuable. I hope it is to just kind of share this. But it's like I pictured this. I imagined this. Let's say this segment in your journey. What if God has a certain thing, like let's just say there's 100 footsteps, and then the breakthrough, the miracle, and you're at 99. So it's like the enemy feels like this is his last chance to stop this, because once such and such happens, it's going to be some real advancement for you, for me. So yeah, the warfare. In fact, somebody just talked about this a day or two ago. People are still talking about it. It just sometimes it feels like it's gone up a notch or two. So having said that, well, I had a bad dream. I won't get into it. I mean, I dream. I think I've shared pretty much every night. But it was just, another one of these situations. I don't come here and talk about them often, but just certain things that are I'm going to use the words mentally tormenting. And some of you, I know there's at least a few people who know what I mean there. And it just led me to seek the Lord to do a little more than usual. I could do a video one time about something that concerned me. And I was reminded of the teaching about the guy that prayed with his face against the wall because a prophet came and said, get ready to die. He prayed, prophet came back, you're not going to die. I shared this recently too, just a part of that. But in any case, I'm there praying in the middle of the night with my face against the wall. Because, sometimes there's something and you hope it's not from God, but then you're not sure. And the key was, and this is really going to be the key takeaway of this, I think, short message. It was just seeking the Lord. Even when you're confused, you go to the one that isn't confused. Even when you have questions, you go to the one who has all the answers. And as I'm really seeking him and letting him know, I'm just going to be persistent about it. I ended up hearing, and I wrote this down. I'm in bed, and I hear, keep going forward. There was something else that was positive that kind of belongs in the secret place there. But then a few minutes later, I hear, trust me. And then I'm back to bed and I'm sleeping, and I hear, oh, there was something else. I don't think I wrote this down, but I heard the path is clear. And I think I heard that twice. But the last thing this morning was, I hear, you are set free. So it was comforting to say the least. So it's like I could say to somebody, in some cases you might think something's wrong, and just like Joyce addressed in the book, sometimes the only thing wrong, it exists in our mind in terms of worries and fears and things. And of course there are real life things that can be very problematic, problems that need solved, and God knows this. But other times it's just a thought that gets in our head, and it could come through a dream. God wired me to be such the dreamer that I am, that a lot goes on. In fact, I don't think I've ever got this specific, but if you looked at my channel for years, just real quick here, you would see in an average month, I would probably share 2 dreams, 1, or in some cases 0. That's per month. Now, I dream at least twice a night. I could easily say I have 60 dreams a month. So just know that I'm very selective with what I'm going to share in terms of a dream. And as God reminded me himself, because I did a video on this a couple of years ago, certainly not all dreams are from God, and unless there's an exception and someone just has that going on with the Lord. So we just have to be careful. But when it's all said and done, when something bothers you, when something concerns you. I love, for years and years, I quote Peter 5:7, give him every care, every concern, and just go to Jesus. That's the bottom line. Just tell him you need to hear from him. You want to hear from him. Ask him to put your mind at ease. And even the scripture that backs this up, the parable of the seed. The word comes, but then the enemy comes to kind of choke it out, like with those weeds. So just hang in there, keep seeking the Lord, and the battle's going to be won because Christ won it at the cross. So that is about it. God bless you, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.